finish everything on my to-do list.
Whoop-de-doo.
Are you gonna be? Say that you're gonna be.
I said 5 in the morning, I wake up to 5 for my life.
Unless you've been hiding under a rock, you probably have heard or seen where everybody's been talking about the Great Lock-In Challenge. Well, it actually started September 1st, but I'm late per usual. Don't judge me, okay? But we're getting it together. We're gonna fix that right now. Today is actually October the 1st, so if you refer to it as the winter art, whatever the term is, we're about to get it together. I'm a mom, I'm a nurse, I work full-time nights, and I'm not about to lock into anything that really doesn't make sense for my life. So, with that being said, welcome to the Great Lock-In Challenge Mom Edition. What's up, family? I'm Chastity. I'm the queen of reheating my coffee 3 times before I even get to finish it. Well, actually, I just gave up on hot coffee all around. I'm an iced coffee girly now because I just be too busy for hot coffee. So first things first, the thing you always want to figure out before you start something new is the reason why you're doing it to begin with, because that's gonna, in the end, keep you on track with what you're trying to do. So my why I'm doing the Great Lock-In Challenge Mom Edition is because I want to try to get at least 8 hours of sleep. I want to learn how to stay better organized, and I generally just want to stop feeling like I'm running around on fumes. So I'm bringing y'all with me. I need an accountability partner. Sis, come on. I know I'm not the only mama barely sleeping. I know I'm not the only one staying up all night scrolling on your phone, doom scrolling when I finally get a minute to myself. When I say I'm going to sleep at a certain time, juggling the kids, juggling work, sports, cooking, cleaning. And I know how it is when you finally get your little 10 minutes to yourself. You say you're gonna go to sleep and then you end up scrolling on TikTok because you like, I deserve this now. Like, I finally got some peace and quiet. I know I'm not the only one that does that. Go ahead and think about what it is that you want to lock in on. Comment it below. We can hold each other accountable. Anything, like if you want to work on your physical health, working out more, if you want to read more, if you want to find a new job, if you want more sleep, if you want to become more organized. Think about it. Go ahead and think about it and then drop it in the comments below so we can, everybody in the comments can help each other, hold each other accountable. We can give each other tips. This is not a challenge where I'm telling you word for word what to do, because it's going to be different for everybody. My life doesn't look like yours. My life from one day to the next don't always look the same. My week to week sometimes look a lot different. So it's not going to be like the 75 hard challenge where you got to do this, and that. No, we're adjusting as we go. And I want us to each week, like, get in those comments and tell each other tips to, hey, I do this and I do that, and this might work for you, because you never know, what you're doing might help somebody else out. So that's how I want this to go. And if you're not subscribed yet,
Hello.
Is you cool?
yeah, what she said. I also post shorter forms with tips and stuff on my TikTok and my Instagram and on my shorts. If you have a short attention span like me sometimes, or you just don't have time to sit down and watch a full video, so go follow me on my TikTok and Instagram. It's Chastity Just Chastity, so you don't miss those quick little moments and tips and stuff like that help you. My links are always going to be in the description box below. So anyway, what is the Great Lock-In Challenge? It's basically people locking into good habits till the end of the year. No crazy extremes, just picking a few things that you want to improve on and working towards those daily. I know you probably think this is probably just another challenge. See, that's the problem. It's all about your mindset, sis. That's why you never finish that 75 hard, because of your mindset. Because if your mindset is not right, then yeah, it's just gonna be another challenge where you say, oh, I'm getting into the gym. Put in the comments if you got a gym, if you started a gym membership in January for your New Year's resolution, still paying on it monthly, but ain't stepped foot in the gym all year. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Woo. The only weight you've been lifting all year is your phone, sis. Okay. I'm talking to myself too. I did good, but I'm just saying, like, there's other areas that I definitely did not stick to. But the problem is we like to choose comfort over consistency. The only thing we are consistent with is quitting, just to be real. So at the end of the day, we do not need motivation. We need structure. So that way, if we don't feel like doing it today, we still have a schedule in place to where if we just stick to our little blocks of our schedule, we end up getting it done anyway, whether we want to or not, because it's not about motivation. It's about forming a habit. So if you're a busy mama and you have a chaotic life like me, and you're not setting up for the day, you're already behind for the week. I'm not saying to burn yourself out trying to get everything done. I'm saying to organize your chaos with structure and to practice these systems every day until it becomes a habit. Then before you know it, you'll just do it. It'll just be second nature, and then life will just be flowing for you. And you'll be romanticizing your life. You won't keep feeling like, oh, it's just another challenge, because it'll just be part of your normal day-to-day life. I like to write out a to-do list and put everything that I need to get done, just because I forget my head if it wasn't on my body. We'll talk about how I prioritize the most important things at the top of the list, and then the things that could wait, I put them at the bottom of the list. And that way, if I don't finish everything on my to-do list,
whoop-de-doo.
So we're going to be working on affirmations every week. I'm going to give you one every week so we can go ahead and start to develop that positive mindset shift and change from the negative beliefs so that we can have something to push us behind our practices. Okay, I want you to drop this affirmation in the comments below so that I know that you are locked in with me for this first week. I'm choosing progress over perfection every single day. We ain't going for perfect, we're going for progress. Y'all go ahead and lock in with me. We're going to be talking touching base once a week, every week, just talking about different things. I'm going to be giving you different tips and tricks to help you lock in as a mom. But we're going to be talking about some of my favorite things that I do, habits that I have, and products that I use, like blackout curtains and different stuff, you know, to help me get my 8 hours of sleep every night, because like I said, I work night shift, and I talked about it in my next vlog, in my weekly vlog. So go see how I was ranting about this night shift schedule and the few hours of sleep that I'm able to get on the nights that I actually work and why. But anyways, on the days that I'm off, we're gonna be I'm gonna walk you through my routine and my day to show you how I get more sleep, get my 8 hours of sleep. And since I've been doing that, like, I just wake up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and ready to take on the day, and I've been so much more productive. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about getting these kids into a routine at night to help them set up for their mornings. And then we're gonna also talk about morning routines for them to help, you know, so they can have a good day at school without feeling rushed or frustrated because we done woke up in a bad mood, and then we done rubbed off on them because we're rushing, and now they're rushing, and now they go to school upset and they have a test, and you know, they just have a bad day. We don't want that for our babies. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about having digital boundaries with our phones and our electronic devices and stuff like that. We're going to tap into that so we're not just doom strolling all night once we finally get a minute to ourselves, because we're going to make room for ourselves. We're going to have self-care during our days. We're going to make time with our schedules. So we're also going to, you know, talk about things that y'all want to talk about. If y'all have some things specifically that you want to talk about on an episode, just let me know. Just drop it in the comments, and we'll touch base weekly. We'll touch base throughout the week. Just keep a lock on my post that I do. But yeah, so we'll be touching base. I'm excited, y'all. Let's get ourselves together, because we don't want to be going into another new year with all these new year resolutions that we never stick to. Let's go ahead and get it under our belt now, and then January, it'll already be a habit for you. So it'll be second nature. It won't be something that you're having to just start fresh with at the beginning of the year, along with everything else. At the beginning of the year, we're always trying to start to get summertime fine, to get your little bodies and stuff together. If that's your goal for physical fitness, like, let's go ahead and lock in on however you see yourself being. Take some time before you drop in the comments, if you haven't already. Take some time and envision yourself as the version of you that you see yourself being, that you wish you were already. And once you figure out what that is, that's when you come up with a system that we're going to put into place of how you become that person, how you can become that new you. Okay, so we're not going to say goals and stuff like that, because how many times have you actually accomplished your goals? Let's just figure out what it is we want to be, and go ahead and start being that person by putting systems in place. A whole family right here, a whole village that's going to help you, encourage you, help you to get to where you want to be together, because we in this together. Okay, so I'm excited, y'all. Be on the lookout for my next episode of the Great Lock-In Challenge, episode 2, coming next week. But in the meantime, I have my family's weekly vlog that'll be dropping this Saturday. Make sure you are subscribed and tune in to that to see all the chaos that goes on in this household and outside of this household, and just see us vibing. Let's just chill together. Like, y'all come spend the week with us, okay? We're gonna have a good time. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.